Interpersonal speaking is an exchange information between two or more people. It is also an area of study. Also, interpersonal speaking is the communication between two or more people through verbal or non-verbal message. The communicative competence and actional competence. The first is communicative competence, is a language user grammatical knowledge of syntax, morphology, phonology, and the like as social knowledge about how and when to use utterances appropriately. The communicative competence model is constructed of four areas. The first is linguistic or ability to create grammatically correct utterances. Number two is social linguistic or ability to produce social linguistic appropriate utterances. Number three is discourse or ability to produce coherent and cohesive utterances. And then number four is strategy or ability to solve communication problems. Actional competence. Actional competence is defined as a competence in conveying and understanding communicative intent, that is, matching actional intent with linguistic form based on the knowledge of an inventory or verbal schemata that carry illusionary force. Component of actional competence or Celse Murcia 1995. First is interpersonal exchange or greeting and live talking. Two is information or asking and giving information. Three is opinions or expressing and finding out about opinions and attitudes. Four, feelings or expressing finding out about feelings, for instance, love, sadness, pleasure, happiness, anxiety, and anger. Number five is suasion or suggesting, requesting, and instructing. The sixth is problems or complaining and criticizing. Seven is future scenarios or expressing and finding out about wishes, hopes, and desires. Is the language function that occurs in interpersonal speaking. The components of this include sender, message, channel, and receiver. The sender is the one initiating the message. This message is the information that will be sent. The channel is the matter which the message is sent. The receiver is the one to whom the information sent. Number one is a sender, composes the message in his mind. This includes encoding, which the transferring of your mental tools for the message into word. Number two is channel, includes speaking, writing, video transmission, audio transmission, electronic transmission through an email, text, or instant message. The three is the next stage of the communication is when the receiver of the message processes the information into understanding called decoding. And the last one is an optional steps in the process of feedback. Of doing interpersonal speaking. Interpersonal speaking is a key life skill and can be used to 1. Give and collect information. 2. Influence the attitudes and behavior of others. 3. Form contacts and maintain relationship. 4. Make sense of the world and our experience it. 5. Express personal needs and understand the needs of others. 6. Give and receive emotional support. 7. Make decisions and solve problems. 8. Anticipate and predict behavior. 9. Regulate power. Barriers to effective interpersonal communication and how to overcome it. The first I will explain is interpersonal barriers are the ones present outside an individual's own self in the external environment between the sender and the receiver of the message and are reality outside the individual's control. So, barriers to effective interpersonal communication, there are 6. The first is sentiments. Second is filtering. Third, message crammed with information. Fourth, defensiveness. Fifth, cultural difference. And sixth is argon. The last one I will explain is overcoming the barriers of effectual interpersonal communication. The first is simple language. So, the receiver will be able to effortlessly understand what the sender is saying. Number two, control emotion. So, constrain emotion at the time of discussing a certain sensitive issue. Number three, listen ardently. The receiver is trying to comprehend fully what the sender is trying to say. And the last one is use feedback. So, the result is the sender knowing that the receiver has completely what is being communicated. That's all about my video. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.